Hey everyone, welcome along. I'm Ross from RT Fitness, and today I'm going to dive deep into some winter nutrition strategies. So the first topic of the day is going to be goals. Well, what are your goals? And we can go from there with the nutrition strategy. If your goals is to increase muscle mass, then happy days. We're going to have an increase of calories over the next month, so that's going to help fuel our bodies. The main goal with people who are, we'll use the old word, bulking. If you are bulking, just make sure your training matches. I know it's very hard to get into the gym, but don't just eat excessive and think you're bulking and then not training, because all you're going to do is add fat, and that's not what we want. We're always trying to create lean mass rather than just fat mass. If your goal is fat loss, then what we're trying to do with winter is just come out of winter round about the same weight. Like, I always find it very difficult to diet down during the winter, and at the end of the day, you don't want to be a party pooper and not turn up for all these events and ordering salads and that when everyone else is having full-on Christmas dinners. So try, like, if your goal is fat loss, think about that. Think about just being sensible through it, not trying to diet down too much, and enjoy the social aspect of Christmas. So next one, training and activity. So a lot of places is going to be different hours over the Christmas period, and like I've said before, it is hard to wake up at this time. It's cold, it's dark and all that, but you've got to do it. You're going to have an increase of calories, so you've got to make sure you've got that calorie balance right, calories in versus calories out. And obviously with people having different schedules over this next month, still factor it in. Find out when your gym classes are running and factor that in. And if you can't make obviously those times, then factor in like a long walk or anything what would have matched your general activity of that day. So say you're training 4 days a week, but your gym class, whatever, is only open for 2 of those days, then those other 2 days, make sure you go for like half an hour, 45 minutes walk, just to compensate for what you would have normally done on those days. So factor your training and activity in, and then obviously this will still keep you on track towards your goals. So next section, dieting and tracking. Dieting, like I've said, if you can come out at the end of it, great. But obviously still stick to it. I mean, still try and have that high protein diet throughout. Try your best to do it. It's not too hard. Just be good up until those nights out, and then enjoy. And tracking, obviously, I mean, this goes without saying. I think everyone now should be tracking, using MyFitnessPal or using other apps to track their food. It's simple. And when we are tracking, always overcompensate. So always up the calories, whatever you find in there, up the calories, because you are going to be going into situations where everything is high calorie foods. Every party, it's just high density calorie foods. So just overcompensate when you're tracking so that you get that balance right. And you never know, if you are overcompensating, then you might be more careful in the future, and actually you might come out of Christmas a few pounds down. Last section, be a ninja. So this relates to the tracking section as well. So if you know you're going on a night out, or you know you've got a big meal, like say we're going out at 8 o'clock at night, something like that, and you know you're going to be having a meal and some drinks. What you want to do that morning is just have a couple of high protein meals, not much else, like try and lower the carbs, lower the fats from foods, because you know on the night it's going to be all carbs and fats, like with the drinking and the eating. So get your protein in during the day, just a couple of protein meals, probably only like 300 to 400 calorie meals, there you go, so 800 calories max. And then if you've got like a 1800 calorie allowance for on the night, that means you've got 1000 calories to play with. Even if you go over that, it doesn't matter, it's only one night. And then you can bring it down the next few days so that you're always on track. And if you know you're going to be out, say on a Saturday, you could reduce your calories for the Monday to Friday by 200 per day, and there's an extra 1000 calories you've gained on top of, say, your 1800. So on that Saturday you could have a total of 2,800 calories, and you're still on track with your weight loss, weight gain, whatever you need to be for your own personal goals. So like I've said, keep your training and activity levels up there. If anything's not open, stick a long walk in there, stick to your diet, ensure you track. It takes 5-10 minutes out of your day. Do some ninja tracking, do some ninja nutrition, a little bit of fasting in the morning, bit meals on the night, like your big meals on the night, still in enjoying yourself. And then at the end of winter, if obviously your goal is fat loss and you come out the same weight, happy days, you've succeeded more than 90% of the people who put 10 to 14 pounds on there. Any questions on this, hit them in the comments. I'm Ross from RT Fitness. Cheers.